Today we're going to be talking about the Vance Planning and Development Project. This is a 90-acre site in Multnomah County. It is the largest piece of county-owned land, and it is going to be a multi-use facility. They have a lot of exciting things planned for it. My name is Sean Tolan with CBTV. Let's get right to it. So first off, what is the Vance Planning and Development Project? Well, Vance is one of the largest undeveloped areas in East Multnomah County, and they have an opportunity to serve the community in a number of ways. Everybody sees those yards where they have county vehicles and they go out and do road maintenance. Well, they are going to use this facility for multiple things, but they also plan, according to their report, that there could be a number of benefits to community space, parks, open space, housing, businesses, safer streets for walking and biking and more. And they are calling to hear your ideas on what those benefits could look like on the site. So the site is 90 acres. It's located in the Rockwood neighborhood of Portland, Oregon. And that is in between 182nd and 190th east to west, and Stark and Division Street to the north and the south. And the site is being owned and managed by Multnomah County right now. They have several Multnomah County buildings on site, and they're currently occupying about 25 acres of the area. Now, Vance Park is about 20 acres, and it's also expected to be part of the county-owned site used by nearby residents, and about 45 acres of the site is vacant. The goals of the project are to address the county's short and long-term space needs that can also benefit the community. Understanding how the needs and community desires can be supported on the site, and addressing environmental issues on the property. By the end of the planning project in early 21, they'll have a better understanding of what is possible on the site based on community feedback and future county needs. Now, there's a lot more planning and design work on the site to make it ready for development. Although the planning is going to begin in 2021, they probably will not start actually developing the land for another decade. That is because they have a number of abatement issues on the property. It used to be a quarry, and there's a brownfield there. For those that don't know, it was an old landfill. And between the quarry, the mine, and the brownfield, they need to get in there and get that cleaned up. So they're going to have a contractor come on who specializes in abatement that can get that site cleaned up. It's one of the things that I'm looking forward to interviewing one of the county commissioners on, who is supporting the Vance project. And I am in contact with their office. I will be giving you more updates. I'm not going to reveal the name yet. That's a surprise. So why is your feedback important on this project? Well, as they go to develop this land with 12 different community leaders, they want to make sure that they're meeting all of the community needs. They don't want just one statue out there that doesn't represent anybody's interests, and they commission an artist and spend a lot of money and everybody hates it. Going forward, Multnomah County is actually taking the input of the community, and then they're hiring the contractors for these public services contracts. So this is really exciting. This is going to be quite a long-term project that is happening in Multnomah County. And one of the challenges that I discussed in that brownfield is it's a piece of land where the past use may have been contaminated in the soil and water. So they can't have children out there. There's about 12 acres of the Vance site that is a brownfield. So if they're going to put housing in there and children are going to be playing and digging in the soil and everything like that, they got to get this cleaned up. So we're going to look at the challenges and opportunities on this site. As I said before, a brownfield exists there during the 1940s to 1970s. There was a landfill there. And so when they go to build these parks and apartments and all the trails and everything, they don't want children digging in the soil out there getting sick. Additionally, there is a 25 to 45 foot cliff out there. and they want to make sure that that's safe. There's already some fencing up around the edge. They want to make sure there's no erosion there. They want to make sure that's good and solid so that it doesn't become a detriment to the community. There's a number of different opportunities on this too. The Vance site is a 10-minute walk from the north side to Rockwood and 10 rising Rockwood developments. They've been doing a lot of development in the Rockwood area. And it used to be kind of a rough area, and it still has its issues, but the county is investing in this area. There are more projects springing up all the time. So I will be bringing you more East County Portland news as well. The former quarry they used many decades ago created some interesting landscapes. They dug way down in. There's a bowl there. And so they're looking at putting actually a marketplace in there and creating some interesting geography with some retail space. The Vance site can also provide better connections to major streets such as 182nd Avenue and Division, Burnside, and Stark Street, where many minority-owned businesses exist. Now, does the county or the site currently have any environmental issues or risks to the neighborhood? Since that brownfield had a landfill there, there's methane. And that gas could potentially release when they break ground. So they really want a good abatement contractor to come in there and take care of that. And so they're gonna go through an investigative stage. They're going through the planning stage. They're going to be not breaking ground right away. I think the real opportunity here is going to be for a contractor to come in and work on some of this site cleanup and maybe some of the site improvement for the county. And then as they begin to get that cleaned up and then they go build all the apartment buildings and the retail housing and the massive improvements to the park area, there will be a great opportunity for some contractors to come in there and get some great contracts that are going to be available, public services contracts. So the project is led by the project leadership team, the PLT, which includes representatives from the state of Oregon, Metro, Multnomah County, and the city of Gresham. And the PLT will make the final decision about what happens on the site. However, again, that's going to be taking into account the community's feedback. So there's going to be a consultant team of urban planners, designers, engineers, and community engagement experts who are working with Multnomah County on the Vance Planning and Development Project. The consultant team recruited a group of 12 community leaders, and they're currently looking at including communities of color, immigrant, and refugee communities as well. County has received funding to do additional environmental research on the site and continue with community engagement. So for the abatement contractors, there's a really good opportunity to go in because they've already got the money there to go in and test the site. And if they can get some money on board for this project to go forward, then there could be a really good opportunity to see something beautiful spring up in the community that has been considered a bit of an eyesore for a while. All right, my name is Sean. I'm glad that you were able to come out and spend a little time with us today looking at this. We're going to have a lot more exciting content. We have other journalists in other markets. I've got my friend Tyson in Idaho. He also reports for Construction Business Television. I've got my friend Logan, who's down in the Sacramento area. He's down in Southern California. We have people in Pennsylvania, New York, Florida, Texas, you name it. Construction Business TV is nationwide, but we're also focused right here on the local area and the areas that matter to you. If you like our content, please feel free to click on the link down below, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, check out Quality Trades on the web where you can get your free listing as a contractor. And my name is Sean. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.